sorry. So you can see that every record whatsoever you are seeing here, every record whatever the capture into the XML format, so it's captured the data, correct? So whatever the view is that sys id, whatever the any other record you can see, like no, whatever the sections, whatever the how many sections, how many things are there, global, everything. So everything associated with the sys id, correct? Why they have captured the sys id and the data? Because it won't going like no, it won't change into the other instance, because we are moving these changes into the other instance. If we change anything into it, so it will impact to other. So what does mean? So whatever instance is saying, I already mentioned that there would be 3 instances in as per the organization standard, correct? So when the what will happen, they will clone this like no, one instance to another instance to another, correct? The first time I'm telling you, and the second time it's a process. I'll let you know at the end when we are going for the upgrade. Okay, so it's what happened. The sys id of these record has been created, same record has been created in another instance, not the same instance. Might be that name would be uh, qa something, correct? Might be name would be prod, correct? So the 3 instance would be like this way. Now what will happen? I will make these changes. Now I have to move these changes into the other instance. So how they trace it, what need to be updated via the sys ID. So how you can see the record is this. Let's say the record is this. If I'll open it, okay, I'll open it. Let me try. Okay, so compare to current. Now you can see all the you can see here the XML format. This is also XML format, correct? So whatever the record is there, you can see as it is, it will be there, correct? I'm just comparing to selected update set and current version, correct? If I'll compare with the previous version, then it will show the some difference. Only one difference. There is a one field name is appear that that's not there, which I have created during the uh, what is the name? Let me. Uh, 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 uh. Okay, you can see number created by. It's a backend name. All are backend name. So always remember those things. Okay, so all are the backend name whatsoever you are seeing. This ID of this record, this is the caption, this is the admin. So here it's showing that whatever the record is there, correct? You are getting my point, or any confusion is there? Okay. So any confusion is there, just ask me. There is no issue at all, correct? So I'm showing the data, like no, how the data is there into the update set. I'm just showing that data, what type of data is captured. So you can see as it is, the data is as it is captured over there, correct? These are the whatever you are seeing here. It's a backend name. How we can see the backend name? If I click on here, right click, show here, or the dictionary name, or here I can directly show you. Means multiple ways you can see the table is this and field is release date. Okay, let's say I'll go into the incident. I'll show you how the backend name is shown over there. Let's say I need to see the what is, these are the labels, correct? On labels, we only show the like no visibility purpose, or the user interacting with the same name quality, correct? So instead of that, if I need to check it out the backend name, you can see show caller ID means even the I can understand that this is the backend name of that particular field. What type of field it is referencing to other? How could I know that it's referencing? If you click on this link, oh sorry, if I click on this link, you can see it's referencing to other tables. Correct? Sys underscore user. It's a user table. Correct? The user record is there. So it's a referencing. So even it's saying the same thing, correct? Referencing this and reference to sys user, correct? But whenever people will ask like, what is the backend of a caller field, then you have to say that caller underscore ID. And whenever you are going to write the code as well as whatever the action, so you will write down the code on this basis. It won't work on the label wise, correct? If I'll go for this, which I have created this, which field? U underscore Gaurav underscore date. So whenever I'm creating the custom field, then it will add the prefix U. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I have created that too. Then you can see U Gaurav underscore test. Whatever the field I have created, it will appear. And every field have their own unique ID. Like I'll go on the dictionary, then it will show. Here is the field sys ID. I can copy from here also. There is a copy sys ID. You got it? Okay. That is the part. Why we are capturing these things, why we are doing so, because of the consistency of that particular configurations, correct? So what the consistency of the particular configuration in terms of if I'm writing down the any code on this number, so this sys ID should be consistent into the another instance also. Okay, so there it's not kind of that like the sys ID of number is 1 2 3 here, and after that I'll jump over into the QA instance of the same organization, then it will going to be changed. No, never, never ever. Correct? Whatever the you will write the code, whatever the configuration, whatever you will going to create it all captured over there, and the same update set you will move into there. The same sys ID and with the same name will be created into the another instance automatically. You're getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so now the next step, I have captured my like the configuration and everything into the one instance. Now what I have to do? Correct. The next step. Correct. These three. I have make the changes and capture into the update set. Everything is done. Now what the next? How I will move it? The next question which arises in my mind. Correct. Then we have a three options. Sorry, two options other than this. Total we have a three options, correct? In progress, complete, ignore. Now we will go for the complete, correct? Because we need to move these changes over the next instance. I will save. It's done. And here it's showing the back out option also, correct? I'll tell you when we are utilizing the back out or other, correct? So I'll let you. Okay. Now how I'll tell you that there is a two-way to move the update set from one instance to another. So first option, it's a manual. You can see the export to XML. I'll take it out this. It's here. Now when I have to, like, let's say, other instance is there. If anyone can provide their instance or immediately, then it will be great. Like, no, I can show you immediately. Otherwise it won't create any confusion to anyone. Anyone can provide their instance. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, just share the login ID of your instance on the chat so that I can log in. And later on you can change it out. That would be no issue at all.
Okay.
Till the time I'll show you. Okay. So now I exported. I went on the other instance. Just imagine I went on the QA instance. Correct? I went on the other instance. I click on this option, retrieve update set. After exporting from my dev instance, now I went on QA and now I'm choosing this option. Okay. So now retrieve update set. Now how I will get that in update set over here in a QA? Correct? QA instance. This is the one option. Correct? Again, I'm showing you so that you guys remember. I went on the retrieve updates. I click on here. I'm on QA instance and it opens this tab additionally. Okay. Retrieve update sets. You can read it out. And how I can get that XML into the QA instance, which I have exported uh, from the uh, from the dev instance. Here, this is the one option. Okay. Right now we are in manual process, so this is the one option. Okay. I'll just get it over here. I'll choose it. Okay. I'll do it. And this is the update set, correct? I'll choose it. Cannot select it. Okay. Okay. I choose it. Upload it. Now it's showing in which step? Loaded. Might be they have 300 or 400 updates it would be loaded. So you have to remember what is the name. You can see automatically the name is showing, everything is there. Now I will open this record. Whenever this is on the loaded, so we have to update this. It's always be in loaded state. Whenever you are importing from there, then it will show as a loaded. Then what will be the next step? This will be the next step. I have to go over there on the preview update step. Okay. Okay. It's preview. Then commit the updates and it won't no make any changes because it's already there. That's why it won't be effect because it's a dev instance. But I'm showing you what the process we need to follow. Correct? So it's committed. Sometimes what happen, there is changes or there is updates it move already and some the new changes would be there. So sometimes there is a conflict, it will show some conflict. Then there would be new tab will appear here. Correct? So some tab will be appear. Then you need to rectify those issues and then you can jump over the on the same other instance. So that after that you can commit the update set. Otherwise, it will not allow to commit the update set. Is it clear? Still here?
Yes, clear.
Okay. Other Sushil and Sanjay, do you have any confusion?
No.
Okay. Okay. That would be okay. So yeah, this is one of the options. Correct. Now we have other options, which I talked about the backout. Whenever the backout we require, correct? Some changes we have made it, correct? and we move the update set into the new instance, correct? And after sometimes people says like, I don't require, I don't want these changes or that changes, correct? So what will happen, what we need to do? So we can choose this option, back out option, correct? In other words, it will say, people will say the revert the changes, correct? So on that, under that, we need to back out. Now, what will be the complications under this, like by utilizing this? Sometimes it doesn't back out because there is a dependency or some record has been created or some other actions item already taken or some other updates that became the dependency. So it will throw an error. We cannot back out till the time that issue will be not resolved. And might be that issue you can't, like, no, you are not able to resolve because might be this is dictionary label. Sometimes this is another label. So you could not make those changes or you could not back out. So then you have to do the manually or you have to retrieve, like, no, you have to remove the update set from there on the other way around, correct? So the changes would be there, but you could, the update set should not move to the other steps, like, no, in production or like, no, other side. So then you have to do the other option, but I'll tell you later on because I don't want to mess up with those things, correct? So I'll another option, yeah, I forgot this one, ignore. So whenever you are seeing that, like, no, my update set gone, I utilize the back out, but it doesn't work, but I don't want to move these changes to the other instance. So you can utilize the ignore option. So when you ignore it, automatically it will be skipped. So whenever they are retrieving or getting the update set, they will always choose the committed or completed update set. So whatever the complete update set would be there, they will export it only that too. Okay. This is the another point.
Yes.
Okay. So let's say okay, I will tell you that two options. Okay, let it be. This is one of the things that it's usually people do know. I recommend, not recommend. I will say like, no, do not use it, but I'll tell you what is the utilization. Sometimes what happen, it's like, no, whenever you are getting into the critical situations and you could not understand, I was not able to retrieve it and I was not able to do it. So what you can do, you can make the changes into your dev instance. Again, you have to export the same update set, but till the time this update set, which are on the retrieve update set, it won't allow to like, no, upload into the instance. Then what you have to do, you have to delete this from the other instance. Other instance matlab means you have to jump over into the QA instance, then you have to delete this from the retrieve update set, correct? It got retrieved, like, no, it got delete, and then you have to like, no, export the new update set with the, if the same name is there, then you have to export it, and then again you have to upload it, and then you have to same process, preview it, then commit the update set. Got it?
Yes, got it.
Yeah, and before making any changes into the, like, no, into the QA, because the update set name would be there into the local update set, correct? It should be here, correct? Sorry, this one, correct? So this is already there. So we have to uh, remove the so we have to rename or something, like, no, we have to make the changes. Otherwise, it won't allow to commit. So you have to make the any changes, or you have to remove it, correct? At that time, backout option will not allow, or it won't show, or some other options will be appear, or if backout is there, if it won't allow, then then also you have to follow the same process, correct? You got my point on this? It will only use this option which I have explained right away, only the critical situations where you got stuck, you cannot back out your update set, you could not do anything at all, where the you have to move the same update set throughout the all throughout the uh, other instances, and the update set with the it's due to some confusion, due to some other things it got changed, and you have again you have captured into the your dev instance on the with the same update set name, or it won't allow to move those changes into the one instance through, and there is a process where you can't allow to make those changes, correct? Or you can't some process happened and your update set name gone through the your scrum master and other peoples have already given to the customer. At that moment you have to utilize this kind of tricks where you will save your options. It won't allow into the production before the production options I have just explained you. This is one of the tricks that that I shared with you. Okay, is it clear, or it's any creating any confusion on that?
Confusion. No
Oh,
confusion.
okay. So always remember, not it's always remember you have to always be conscious to doing these things, because sometimes if you do the wrong, or something you recall the wrong update set, then it will be create the lots of issues, because once you back out, once you delete it, it can't be retrieved. Always remember. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, I'll take it as a yes. Now you can see the applications, correct? It's a global. So sometimes if you're working into the custom application or another application scope, let's say I'm working on this, correct? Come on. Now you can see, because it's global and right now I'm different scope. So this application changes, whatever the changes I'm doing under this. So I need to create the new update set for the same application. It's mean, let's say I change the scope of application, correct? So someone says no, you have to create this update, this field on this scope, correct? Yes, okay. On this on this scope, correct? I'm just giving the example. When we are utilizing the custom different scope of application, when we will create the new update set under that, correct? When we are choosing the other scope of application, then we need to create the again new update set for the same, correct? We want it won't allow to capture into the global application, because the scope got changed. Now we have to do the same process, nothing gonna be changed. I need to same process, I need to create this. Now you can see the application became this CSM. Whatever the application scope is here, automatically it's appear here. Before that, it was showing the global because we have chosen the global, correct? Now, whatever the changes you will make the anywhere into the application, it will capture over the this application scope only. Is it clear or any confusion? I'll take it as a hey. No, you don't have confusion. That's cool. Okay, same process, same thing, everything will be done at the same process, same way. Correct? So you have to follow the same. Only when we will create the different kind of scope of application. Remember that when this application scope got changed, then we have to create the another update set. Whether we are doing the same form, like no in incident, let's say. Okay. Okay. So now it's editable, everything is done. Okay, but now the scope got changed. Correct? I'll tell you the same thing I'm doing. I'm going on the form layout. You can see it won't allow me. Edit section, I edit creative. Why? Because these all are into the global scope. Correct? Now for doing these changes, I have to whether like no, it says like edit this section, create this section, create this, that, correct? Then I will be able to do so. It's you're getting my point. See,
Yes.
now I have to create the new view for the because there is no such view. You can see the view name. There is no such view which belongs to this application. That's why it's showing throwing out this kind of error. Correct? So I'm just creating the my view, CSM, create CSM. I created the new. I'm just showing you the option. Do not try it like without these things, whatever the things are there. If you're getting these like the initial level, if you're getting such kind of issue or such kind of pop-up message, then you need to ask to the your a senior, what like the architect and whom so you are interacting, because the initial level you have to take the um, help. If you could not aware about it, being a like a senior engineer, so you didn't aware about it, make sure that you should take the confirmation from like some of your colleagues, some of the people. Okay, then it will be clarified that what you need to do, what you does not allow to do. Correct? Now I have created that to Gaurav CSM field. Add it. Why I do so? Because it's asked me to create this something you have to need to create under this application, because they in incident form there is no such view or such section, such fields whatsoever. It's not appearing under this under this application scope. Correct? I will tell you what is the use of view. Correct? On the fifth session, I will talk about it. And remember, like, no, if I'll forget it, just ask me these questions. Because this is also one of the important, the whatever the topics are ongoing. So it will be utilized throughout any application in service now. The update set, it will be going to utilize any application, CMDB, ITOM, like, FSM, uh, CSM, HRSD, legal service delivery, everything whatsoever. So it's these are the four base topic which we are going to like no we are going throughout to cover it. Okay, so which we field we have created. This is the another field, correct? So we are not able to see here, correct? There is a complexity. We are not able to see. We have created, but still I am not able to see that my field, correct? Gaurav CSM field I have created. I can see the Gaurav test. I can see this field, but I could not see that field. Why? Now I'll reverse it. If you remember that I have created the new view, correct? and the view is here self-service. That's why we are not able to see that my particular field. I have created this create CSM. If you remember, create CSM name was there. I'll show you again how I can see, like, I can see from here also, because I recall it the name. That's why I was able to see. But if you could not recall it, you will go over there, same place, same way. Now here the self-service view, you can see the view is there. All of when it pop up, it's giving the all the option what need to create, correct? So it's saying that whether you will need to edit into the global, whether you need to create this section, whether you need to create the view. But we are into the different view, so we cannot use the first option. I choose whether I have to choose the second or third option, correct? Okay. Now it's a incident. I say view name is this. How I will choose it? Means I need to recall it. What is the name? Now here all the views are there. I have created that too. Now it's editable, and there is no such options. Correct. So it's a view that we have developed. Correct. We have created. Now I have to choose it. Then here we go. Boom. It's appear. Correct. Now if I'll go over there, the data should be captured. Now you can see I have created the view. So view is captured. I have created the form layout, created CSM under this. It's also there. If you remember, field label is this. That's what it's saying. If you want to read it, this on the incident form, this field name has been created. The dictionary also created on this field name with this field name. Correct. Now completed. It's done. Our job has been done on the one side. Now it's clear till here. Any confusion? Any doubt related to scoping on cross scoping from global to this, that, and this everything? Till now we have covered the couple of uh, topics, almost 3 to 4 topics. One is related to this like global scope, one related to custom scope, creating the update set, one is related to retrieve update set, one is related to commit update set, how to complete, where do we use the ignore, how to back out, where we need to do the tricks which we have discussed, correct? So these options, the XML, retrieve the XML, how we will check it out, the XML, what it's doing, how to compare it with rank changes. These are the things over there, and we have to remember all that, correct? Another option which sometimes we are utilizing during our investigations, sometimes we are into the different uh, different purpose when you are got stuck or when you are got anything. And remember, it does not mean I'm just clicking on the first option then it will appear. Any record I will use it. Whatever the things created, it's already existed, correct? So I'm create CSM, that's why it's showing. If I'll change the view again, that disappear on any view, because I have created only this view, correct? So that's why it's appear. You can see no options was showing because I have changed the view. Got it? These are the sections. Sections contains the fields, and these are the related lists. Related list contains the record. Is it clear? Always remember when the people are sometimes in interview question, what is the difference between the sections and the related list? Those are in the same form. How you differentiate? So this your answer should be like this way. The sections contains the field in a simple way. If you want to give the example, you can see the give the example under the we have created the notes. Notes have been this watch list field, work notes, and other fields also there. Correct. So these fields are contained. And related list by name itself, it's a list, but it contains the list of records. The list always contains the records. Correct. So this is the record. This is the question of that answer. Correct. Got it? But I was another point which I was okay. I recall. Now I'll just give you the one thought process. I don't know which option, which field, which where we can see, but I'll tell you. No, sorry, just first I'll change. Let me change the view, everything. Okay. Otherwise, it'll always pop up for me. Mm, mm, mm. Um, Let me check on other side. Let me check it out. Any other options? Mm, mm, mm. Okay, let me check it out. I'm just trying to show you like some critical situations where you got stuck, then what you need to do. Like no, where do you need to start? Sometimes people say like no,